Should we have a salary cap for a player in a team? For person called Team 4.
As of today, it seems like every offspring of American major national sport team bring discussion about salary caps. Salary caps are a hot topic in sport, debated from the most casual sport fans to the highest tier of professional clubs. Enforcing a limit to how much a team can spend on their athlete salaries has been around since the Great Depression. In the most in most professional sport teams, must adhere predetermined amount of money to find a good players, which is determined by some complicated mathematical equation involving how much the money the league can make in the previous year, ticket sale profit, merchandise sales, television contact, divided by how much the team there are. In the spirit of healthy competition, the salary cap was used to prevent one team from gaining an advantage over the rest of the competition because they can afford more star players. Second, enable smaller franchise to remain competitive and grow their fan base. Third, help a whole league thrive by ensuring that a larger number of teams are potentially interesting to fans. But how does salary cap affect other players, other everybody? From the player side, salary caps can motivate players to play better. Since one player is not chained to a single team, a player can build new contact and with another team with a better salary cap if that player plays good enough. This means that the player will be motivated to practice in their best state. From the ownership side, salary cap make team owner more manageable. Owners, particularly those of small team, would argue that more teams have the opportunity to create rounded roster, which have a better chance of making payoff and winning championship in the salary cap league. From the fan side, salary cap means better competition and more parity between all teams in the league. As you can see, salary cap is a must for every type of sport. Thank you.
Thank you. For person called Yeju.
Do you actually know what salary cap makes for? Salary cap are made to retain players in teams so that everyone have a fair chance. But just because you limit how much money a person could get, it doesn't mean that a large team couldn't snipe the talent athlete from the smaller team. There are always ways around them such as bonus and facilities. These things didn't covered by salary caps. Also for the top performer athlete, it isn't fair for them to get less than what they could get. If a player is better than others, then they should get more than the others. They will have to be able to get to that pace and why they couldn't receive a fair award. That helped with their hard work. So it could lead to a serious problem such as a protest between the athletes and the owners. And this actually happened with Major League Baseball in 1944. Almost the entire league was called off, more than 230 days, and canceled more than 900 games. Because the players and the league couldn't come to an agreement without a salary caps, nowadays, Major League Baseball still be one of the spotlight compared to other leagues.
Thank you. Second person for Team 4.
Thank you for your opinion. I will largely support the point from the first speaker that salary cap give advantage to smaller team and give athletes more reputation and skill. According to the fact that the most talented athletes command the highest salaries, it prevents the richer team from stocking superstars. Having salary cap policy, each team has to allocate a limited amount of money spending on players. Some team may have good average players, some may have few superstar and rookies. However, this benefits player because if a team wants more skillful player, it has to train its player more intense. Then the player can improve the skills. The more skillful the players, the more income they get and the more famous they are. The money they gain can come from outside the team, such as sponsors. Also, there is a soft salary caps, which allow the team to pay a little exceed the amount of hard cap wage in the part of player who improve the performance during the seasons. Thus, this can be a motivation for players to push themselves harder on sport level. As teams have an equal amount of money, they potentially manage the player on relatively equal skill to other teams. This means they will compete with other more competitively. The smaller franchise can be able to emerge from the bottom of the ranking chart and known by many sport fans. As we know, many people like to watch new fighter improving their performance through seasons. As a result, the bowl league, especially smaller franchise, will go and bring more entertainment to the fans. Thank you.
Thank you. Second person, what you from?
So, for why I'm not supporting the ideas of salary cap, I'm separate this to three parts. First of all, for their teams, first of all, every team should be allowed to pay any amount of numbers that they want to any players or anything that they want, doesn't it? And of course, second of all, let's say the NFL. The NFL, each year, each team have 280 million national revenues from the NFL themselves, and the local revenues of around 250, so that is around 520 million each year for each team. But we cut the cost and the player payment and everything. Each team we have around, let's say, from 20 million to 50 million to spend on new players on the draft days. But if you were to look at the salary cap space or how many money each team could spend on each year, many teams have only around 5 million cap space to 20 million cap space. That means there will be around 30 million left for them there to do nothing. That means that, okay, if there were to be no cap space, maybe if their teams, their marketing strategy is better, they can collect more money from, their local revenues to improve their team. So now they got more money, they can buy any players they want. And of course, for the players too, if the players were to play better, were to improve himself, that means, okay, maybe the other teams would like to buy, would like to offer more money than he could already get. That means he could, get more chance to get more money to pay for his family or rent, anything. And of course, for the fans, for us, for the fans too, we would love to see the big names like Tom Brady, man, play together with let's say Antonio Brown or any good players too. But there's nothing like that. There's no okay, let's see, football, let's talk about football. We have back in Real Madrid, we have Cristiano Ronaldo together with the All-Star team. And that doesn't mean that the other team doesn't have that too. Every team have opportunities to spend and make their own dream teams. And in the end, it's not money that get you wins. It's the brain, it's how you coach, it's how you operate the teams. That's how you get the wins, not money. Thank you.
Thank you. Second person for their team.
We think, let's say that without this salary participants,
The unity of the team could be shattered by the competition between members of the same team, leading to the possibility of long-term rivalry, lack of teamwork, decreased loyalty from disadvantaged players of the team, as well as aggressive agreement between fan club who prefer individual person than the league itself simply. That means the unity of the both fan base and the players themselves will be weakened. In addition, the constant of salary reduced to corruption from sponsors who may eager to monopolizing dynamics the team to the dependency state simply. The income from them make the decision of the league control by the opinion of the sponsor, both in direct way and indirect term. For increasing league size, out of increasing limitation of include team may help those who don't care about the competition interest in it, but just the case of the team they adore or celebrate, love to hate, being part of the league. The league is supposed to include teams from each region or nation. Between part of it, different tactic type for a sponsor and some variety that is not too offensive when it's being included, especially the team those are being underweight. Being regional dominant but hard to show the skill in the wider field, or the second or third place of high competition zones. For example, Team A has done well for new team, but rarely joined the famous league. For its reputation is not enough, but can make the league more fresh from the new star. A Team B is the 3 years in a row champion of Surat Thani, and has shown that its skill in southern region is acceptable, making the fan base in Surat Thani interested in the league than before. A Team C, whose region is Buriram, where it has been known was the spotlight is on Buriram FC instead, which English real life counterpart could be Manchester City and Manchester United. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. Last person for team 4.
It's good that in the term of fan, it's really good. It's little better that you have a good player in your team. Because if your team have a good rather than another team, that means you can get a champion in your league. It's more easier. If you just like Ronaldo in the football club, he gets the more wage. Then he can give this money to other people to help other people. It doesn't mean that you get more wage. That it's not fair to other but if you get more wage, you can spend this money to others to make they has a better life, has a good do good for the others. In terms of sport player, if you has a potential in the playing sport, it's good that you can get more wage. That's proper to your skill. Thank you.
Thank you for topic 8.